Hi, John.
Hey, buddy.
So welcome to the Zoom episode. You know what? I wish it was going to be a little bit more high energy. I wish it
Yeah.
was going to be more happy. But you want to know what the main takeaway from this entire thing is, buddy?
What's that, Chief?
You're not allowed to go to Disney, and Owen's never allowed on the podcast again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so welcome back to the 52 Reasons podcast. This is the Zoom edition because holidays and everything. This either is coming out Monday night. We're recording this Monday morning. It's either coming out Monday night or it is getting released tomorrow morning, depending on what time I get back home. Currently at Ashland's right now. But John, tell how was vacation? How was your time there before we get into the Eagles' loss against the commies?
It was good, man. It was good. It was a long journey getting down there. But it was good time. It was good times.
Good.
A lot of memorable moments. Mickey didn't bless us when he ferried us for the Eagles to win. Didn't bless Kenny Pickett, but you know what? We're back.
We're
We're back.
back. I'm gonna sound like such an old head right now, but it's good to get a loss out of the way before the playoffs.
Can I say something controversial?
I don't like where this is going, but sure. Just remember this
Well,
is recording.
that's cool. One, one, fuck the Redskins.
Yup.
Two, this loss really doesn't matter.
No, in the grand scheme, if anything, the law we're playing chess, not checkers. I saw on Twitter because the Eagles lost, it kicked out the Niners and the Cowboys from the playoffs. So chess,
Yup.
not checkers, boys.
Here's the thing. It was a very slim chance for the one seed.
Yeah,
Very
now that,
slim.
that that's gone, but we kind of
That's
knew
gone.
that. Nothing has
We're
really
pretty much
changed.
locked in at two.
Yes.
Minnesota obviously can't beat progress. They're a wild card.
Mhm.
Um, and nobody else is going to catch us unless, something unforeseen happens. They lose to Dallas and lose to the Giants,
Which
which
not gonna happen.
Dallas is playing good football right now.
Could you do me a favor, John? Could you move that WWE belt? Because your cap, there's a
You
I
over here
lose.
bitching about my belt, and you got a fucking pussy in your face.
Yeah, I had to deal with Owen last week. Now I got to deal with this cat. Woos, stop.
I didn't know Owen was going to make an appearance.
Yeah, Owen Salmon, everybody.
There he
Um,
is.
but we got okay. She's laying down now. She's cool. That's Ashlyn's cat. So hi, sweetie. Hi. So in today's episode, we're just gonna go over we're gonna go over the Eagles' loss against the Commanders, the offense, defense, what we like, what we didn't like. And then later on in the show, we got Ashlyn's gonna be ranking stuff. Your wife will make an appearance to name some random stuff. We got a
Yup.
quote. We have a draft class, all wrapping up to the Eagles matchup at home in the Kelly Green. I see you got, the Kelly Green hat on against the Dallas Cowboys. So, John, let's dive into it. Let's just address the elephant in the room here, which is Jalen Hurts is not a system quarterback.
He's not. I think it's time we all apologize to Jalen. Yes. Um, he is more a part of this offense than I thought, and I think a lot of people thought. Um, he makes a huge difference, not only just in the passing game, but in the running game. We saw once he went out, besides that long 60 something yard run that Saquon had, he was averaging 2 yards per carry. And that's because all they did was stack the box and say, okay, Kenny, beat us. And he couldn't,
He
unfortunately.
almost did. I mean, I
Look,
so here's the thing about Kenny Pickett. Like he played exactly how I thought he was going to play, which was pass
backup
first
quarterback.
run, backup quarterback. And for the
Yeah.
most part, like I didn't think he played awful. Like I
No,
thought he played
no.
fine. Yes, he had that interception and like triple coverage, but you're trying to get it to AJ Brown, who is your best receiver.
Yeah.
Um, so for the most part, like this loss, I'm not putting on Kenny Pickett. And then again, like you said in the beginning, like this loss in the grand scheme of things does not really matter. It's yes, annoying because I hate losing. It's a divisional opponent, and I hate how much the media. Well, I feel like outside of the commentators, the media has kind of been like they beat Kenny Pickett. Oh well.
Kind of. Look, I mean, at the end of the day, We all hope Jalen's okay.
Mhm.
He was a little dazed and a little bit out of it, so I'm glad they did catch that because he
Yes.
was ready to go right back in.
Yeah, because he missed like a couple drives and then he was right back there with his helmet and the Big Dom's like, hey bud, not
No,
happening.
you're like you can't do it.
Yes, because
Um,
then that could cause, God forbid, like a career altering thing.
he could do it. He
Play of
could
like
do
we
it.
need you to be 100% for the playoff run.
Yes, yes. With that said, as well, he's probably not going to play this week.
No, but they can prepare accordingly. I think a lot of their game plan against the Commanders was run. Obviously, having
Of course,
Jalen as the dynamic quarterback, like it
of
opens up
course.
everything. And like you said, it's we saw it. Like they just stack the box, make Saquon beat you, make Kenny Pickett throw the ball, which he did. And honestly, like their Devontae Smith catch away from winning this ball game. Like he catches that ball 99 out of 100 times, and unfortunately, this was just the one time he didn't.
Like you said it before it happened. You said this is going to be Falcons 2.0, and unfortunately, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Um, the thing I'm worried about, and obviously projecting forward, look, this loss is what it is. You beat a backup quarterback. The defense had 5 turnovers and still didn't make the play to win the game,
I mean, they
unfortunately.
did. I mean, Reed Blankenship made that interception. Then you turn that ball over to the offense with under 3 minutes. Like, you got to run off clock, and you got to give credit to Dan Quinn and the defense of the Commanders. Like, used his
Yeah.
timeouts very well. Thank you. He used his timeouts very well. She turned they have dimmers, so she turned the light up so it looks better. Um, he used his timeout very well. Like they were able to make Kenny Pickett beat you throwing. And
Yes.
he did again. Like I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but like he did beat them, but Devontae just missed the ball.
Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, we have the number one ranked defense in the
Yeah.
NFL. We needed one more play from the defense. With the backup quarterback, with everything going on, you needed the defense to make a play on that final drive, and just didn't. They just
And I
didn't.
saw an interesting stat. We'll kind of talk shop and then get back to what we were talking. Offense, defense, what we like
Right, right,
our
right,
usual
right.
thing. But I've
Yeah.
so Commander scored. This is from Anthony DeBona on Twitter.
Okay.
This is Commander scored 14 points, gained 194 total yards, and had 4 turnovers in 9 possessions before CJ Gardner-Johnson was ejected. Commanders scored 21 points, gained 210 points, or gained 210 total yards, and had 1 turnover in 4 possessions after CJ Gardner-Johnson was ejected. So obviously, you had to plug in, who was it, Tristan McCollum, or
He's so bad,
he is
bro.
not good. He's not a good. He's a third string player for a reason.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you got to give credit to Commanders. Like I'm not trying to diminish this win by the Commanders at all. They played their asses off. You have to beat a good divisional opponent. Like they played very well. And when the Eagles were down, when C.J. Gardner-Johnson was ejected, they attacked McCollum because they know that is a weak point. So you got to give Cliff Kingsbury, Jaden Daniels. You got to give them their flowers when due.
So my key takeaway from the Redskins is you guys are cute. Like
They are.
that's
They're
kind of where I'm
adorable.
at. Like it's cute, but I don't think they have a chance of hell. Yeah, all right.
No, is there soda down here?
This one.
I thought you were gonna keep going. Like I was. This is
One, two,
embarrassing.
three, eyes on me. All
Yes, sir.
right. Um,
That's fine.
anyway, I just feel like when push comes to shove, CJ's obviously going to be playing in the game.
Yes.
Jalen will be back for the playoffs. If we play them in the first round, we are blowing the doors off of them.
That game would have been like 50-0 if Jalen played that game.
Yes,
Like
yes,
like they gave up 21 points in the first quarter, which John, I don't know if you know this, the Eagles are the worst team in the NFL in the
yes,
first quarter.
yes.
It was looking like a blowout. Like they had
Yeah,
no chance. And
yeah,
then obviously Jalen gets hurt and Kenny Pickett's Linsanity run lasted like 3 plays. So I was
yeah.
like, it's Kenny season, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, exactly what I said. I said Jalen Hurts, Kenny Pickett, Nick Foles, Donovan
Sam
McNabb. It
Bradford
don't
doesn't matter.
matter.
Fuck them.
I just let's dive into the offense. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so obviously key takeaways. Hopefully Jalen's okay. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to play against the Cowboys. getting out of concussion protocol in 1 week these days is nearly
Zach
impossible.
Ertz did it though.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like Jalen's was much more serious than Zach
So
Ertz.
so here's what we're gonna do. Tanner McKee season?
That's the other thing I'm worried about is Kenny Pickett may have bruised and or broken ribs.
Yeah, so we legitimately could have Tanner McKee against the against the Cowboys.
Tanner McKee, Cooper Rush. Who would have thought?
Oh yeah, who would have thought for the division, Cooper Rush versus Tanner McKee,
I'm
just
gonna
like we all
throw up.
thought.
I'm gonna throw up.
So it's gonna be, and unfortunately, I was gonna say it might be, a Saquon, Kenny Gainwell, Will Shipley game. However, Will Shipley is also concussed.
Yeah. Yeah.
John, I'm starting to think Will Shipley might not be that good.
Why?
I
Why? Tell me
Why
why.
isn't he getting reps?
Well, he's a rookie. Got to earn your
Yeah.
stripes a little bit. He's playing special teams, and he plays his ass on special teams.
Yeah,
Plays his
he was
ass.
the only one. He was the only one.
Plays his ass off on special teams.
You know who's
Did you
also a very
notice?
good special teamer?
Uh,
Keely Ringo.
yeah, yeah. But like, the fact of the matter is, Saquon Barkley. I mean, you're not going to be taking a lot of carries from Saquon Barkley, and
No,
Kenny Gainwell's
but
been good.
the worry is with Saquon, and I think the Eagles' conditioning is significantly better than the Niners because we saw the Niners like bury McCaffrey into the ground. Like they could be up 30 and he's still getting carries, still getting carries. And I think
Yeah,
the Eagles have done such a good job of not limiting him, but kind of limiting him in the sense that Kenny Gainwell definitely gets a decent amount of touches. Um, oh, never mind. I thought there was a baseball thing that happened. Also, real quick side note, Dave Dombrowski, Jesus Luzardo, super rotation. Kind of back in on the Phils. Anyway, this is not a Phillies podcast. That one might be.
Side note too. I think Rangers going to get traded.
I think Rangers going to go to the bullpen.
That would be a good move.
I think
But
his, but this is not a Phillies podcast. This is an Eagles
it
podcast.
is not.
Hi,
It's
buddy.
not.
Buddy.
Um,
But you want to make sure that Jalen is good first and foremost because we're going to need him for the playoff run. And do you want to hear an interesting stat there, John?
what's that?
The last time, no, the last time the Commanders ended an Eagles winning streak, what year was that?
That was 2022.
What happened that year, John?
We made it to the Super Bowl,
We did,
but
but you
also
know what?
happened 2022.
But you want to know who we didn't have for that Super Bowl? His name's Saquon Barkley.
That's true. The other number 26 couldn't run a lick in the Super
No,
Bowl.
he ran like 2 yards a carry.
He ran like he runs in Carolina.
Yeah, non-existent. Also,
Exactly.
I'm putting a future in now. Today's date, the 23rd of December. The Carolina Panthers will win the division next year.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes. Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. They're a playoff team next year.
No, no, no.
John, I got the same reaction. I got the same damn reaction when I talked about Dan Campbell's Lions years ago. I was called crazy. I was called an idiot. I was also called some other things that I can't say on this podcast. But look at me now. Look at me now. Dan Campbell's Lions. Tater, come here.
You want to hear a take? I'll give you a take. You want a future? Oh, he's just a good boy. That's just a good boy, Tater.
That's a good boy right there. Hi, buddy.
Here,
Hi, buddy.
here's a take for you, buddy.
Sure.
Fuck your Panthers.
Yep.
My take is Ben Johnson goes to the Bears, and the Bears compete for the division and make the playoffs.
Okay. I think it's gonna be Vrabel for the Bears.
No, I think it's gonna be Ben Johnson.
Think it's gonna be Bencha. Okay.
I keep hearing things about him being interested in the job and very interested.
Well, because like he's going into a situation where he's not gonna have to go through like a 3-year rebuild and building up the roster. Like
yeah, you
that
have the
team,
quarterback.
he's got the quarterback. He has DJ Moore. You have Dunze. You have DeAndre Swift there for a few years.
Keenan Allen's playing out of his fucking
Keenan
mind.
Allen's playing really well. Like you just need to really get an offensive line, and that defense isn't terrible. It's
No,
not
they're pretty good.
great, but it's
They're
not
pretty good.
terrible.
You got a couple pieces on defense. You add an offensive line to that.
Could be good. Could be good. But back to the Eagles.
Man.
Back to the
Hey,
Eagles.
back to the Eagles. We're still
Um,
on the offensive side of the football.
yeah.
Um, I think it's over, buddy.
For who?
Saquon. I don't think he's going to do it now.
What, rookie of the year, the 2000?
The 2000. 2000.
I think he will.
I don't think he's going to break the record. He might hit 2000. He might hit 2000, but I don't think he's going to break the record. I think he still needs 400 yards
Needs 265.
to beat the record.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
I
Like,
am.
because I'm pretty sure he was at 1,800 yards.
Hold on. Andrew McCutcheon's back with the the Pirates.
I thought he was already with the Pirates.
No, he re-signed. He was a free agent.
Oh, he re-upped with them.
Yup. This is from
All-time Philly.
John Clark. Yeah, he needs 268 yards against the Cowboys and Giants to break the NFL's all-time single-season record.
I don't think he's going to do it. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, my math was off. Yeah, I don't think he's going to do it.
Well, it depends. Like, obviously, if it is Tanner McKee and Kenny Pickett against the Cowboys, it's going to be very heavy Saquon, which he might do it. But I don't know. Like, if they won this game, I would say probably not.
Well,
But they're gonna have to
it would
lean
be
on
the
him
opposite.
heavy
No, it
against.
would be the opposite. Because if they won this game, they would probably play the Giants game because they would still have a shot
One
for
seed.
one seed.
One seed. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But now they beat Dallas, they're locked in at 2.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it makes sense. Unless he runs for 265 yards against Dallas,
Which he
which
might, because that defense
who
stinks.
knows? But like, here's my
He had
thing.
100 yards in the first quarter, dude.
If he runs for 200, all right, let's just make
Yup.
it a little interesting. Say he runs for 200 against Dallas, and you're locked in at 2. You're gonna
Yup.
let him go against the Giants?
Yup. Now, here's the thing. Sirianni will let him go, but then he'll be like, no, I don't want to let the boys eat. Let the young boys eat.
So I don't
If
think
I'm
so.
Sirianni, I'm like, get your ass out there.
I don't think so. I think he goes. I think he goes for it. But like, all right. So say he runs for 200 against Dallas. He needs 65 yards against the Giants. He runs for the 65 yards. Lane gets hurt. How do you
Yeah.
feel?
It, I mean, it's a risk with anything. Like, if you go into that game playing for the 1 seed and Lane Johnson gets hurt or Jordan Mailata gets hurt, it's the same risk. Every single week that you play a football game, you're risking one of your star players getting injured.
Of course you are. Of course you are. And I get that. But it's like, okay, risk versus reward. Okay. You're playing for a record. You're not playing for seeding. You're not playing for the division. You're not
I
playing
agree
for
with you. Like, I
anything
agree.
in the grand scheme.
They're kind of locked in it too. I agree that if depending on how that Cowboys game go, now if he like goes off and is only like 65 yards away, I'd say play it.
Okay, say he does exactly half of it. You playing him?
No.
No, I don't think so either.
I think he would have gotten 200 yards if Jalen played against the Commanders.
I agree. I agree with that.
Like, he had
Like,
100 in the first quarter, not the first half, the first quarter.
because after Jalen went down, they just stacked the box completely.
Yeah,
And it was
exactly.
like, oh,
because they
Saquon's not
knew
being
Kenny
touched.
Pickett was not going to be a rushing threat.
Exactly.
And have you
Exactly.
ever seen a quarterback escape a clean pocket as often as Kenny Pickett did? What?
He was fine. He was fine. He was perfectly fine until he started doing that shit. Throw
Yeah.
the fucking ball, Kenny. Throw
Well,
it.
yeah, he did it, and he threw it in triple coverage right into the lap of a commander.
Look, I get it. AJ Brown's really good, but if he's triple covered, throw it to somebody else.
Yeah,
And
Devontae Smith, Jahan Dotson, Grant
by the way,
Calcaterra.
your boy can't fucking block a lick.
No, he cannot. No, he cannot. Grant
Why is he
Calcaterra.
Why is he blocking?
No idea.
Put somebody else there. He fucking can't block.
I agree. I'm not.
Ugh!
Do you see me yelling? Do you see me getting mad?
All right.
No.
Now, let's do this.
You want a
Let's
blueberry?
let's
You want a blueberry?
No, I'm good. Let's start screaming at each other.
Okay.
Jake Elliott lost the game.
No.
He missed another field goal.
Hey, John, I have a question. Does Jake Elliott play defense?
We
Does
wouldn't have
Jake
had to play
Elliott play
defense.
defense? Does
No,
Jake
no, no,
Elliott
no,
play?
no, no, no.
Does Jake Elliott
Nope.
play defense? John, does Jake Elliott play
We're
defense?
not doing
Answer
this.
the question, yes or no,
He
you
would
fucking
not have
dick.
had to play defense if Jake makes his fucking kicks.
He missed one kick, John, and guess what? He
One
hit
kick.
another one.
One
He
kick.
hit
It
another
was a
one. It would
3-point
have tied
fucking
the game,
game.
you moron.
It was a 3-point game.
He
How
would
many
have
points?
tied the game.
How many points did we lose by? How many points did we lose by? And how many points is a field goal? My point exactly.
My point exactly, John,
exactly.
that if you had a fucking quarterback that could score fucking points and run the goddamn clock down after the defense
It doesn't
gets
matter.
How
No,
is
it
this on
doesn't
Jake
matter.
Elliott? Please tell
It's
me.
on Jake Elliott because he missed.
He
What do you
missed
mean?
by this much.
It doesn't matter.
This
how
loss
much
is
he
not
misses
on
by.
him. This loss is not on him.
At the end of the day,
Yup.
your starting quarterback got hurt.
Sure.
Correct?
Correct.
And you need everybody around him to step up to elevate. Saquon did it. AJ did it. The defense did it. I don't care. They had 5 fucking turnovers. Jake Elliott misses another field goal.
Okay. So the defense got 5 turnovers. How is that on Jake Elliott when his fucking offense couldn't get into the end zone?
What do you mean?
How is it, John? You're not making sense.
It's the backup quarterback.
I get it.
You have to take the points when they're there, and he missed. He missed again. Jared, he is 1 for 7 from 50-plus yard field goals this year. What's the percentage? I'll tell you. It's 14%.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong fucking guy to do math, bro.
14%. Jake, 14% Elliott.
Hey, John. No.
I'm changing his name to Ty. Jake Tide Elliott. That's his name.
Tide? Tide? What the fuck does that mean?
Because he's washed. That was good. Well,
I can't even argue with that. I mean, that was awesome. But
he's washed. Jared, I don't trust him. I don't trust him, and I've been saying it all year. He is a problem.
No, he's not.
Period.
No.
You know who's starting to figure it out though? Justin Tucker.
And guess who's going to figure it out? He hit a 50-yard field goal at the end of the game.
One.
He hit it. It's about being 1 for your last one. Who gives a fuck what you did? Fucking 7 tries ago, you go 1 for 1, and guess what? He'll do it again next week. John, if he goes 2 for 2 from 50 yards next week, I want you to suck my dick personally. I want you to look me in the eyes and suck my fucking dick.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
Please. Please.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Defense.
Stinky.
Well, you want to talk about the positives or negatives?
So
there were a lot of positives.
Can I give you a spin zone here?
Nope.
And something that I should have let off with. This may have been the worst officiated game that I've ever seen in my entire life. And I feel like I'm saying that pretty often. Why was CJ Gardner-Johnson ejected?
Look.
Wasn't a rhetorical question, Jonathan.
Look.
Or no, you're just John. Never mind.
Look.
Yup. Don't.
CJ.
I can see CJ does a lot. Turning and just be careful, John.
CJ does a lot for this team. All right. I had my take in the beginning of the season. It didn't age well, and I'm fine owning that.
Hand up, you're glad you're wrong about that.
However, you have to be smart. He's played in the league for how long now? 7, 8 years. He's not a young player.
Mm-mm.
You have to be smart enough to know, okay, I already have a personal foul. One more and I'm out. And they need me. They need me.
Yeah, they needed him. And he wasn't there.
And you take off your helmet, you say whatever you said to the official to get kicked out of the game. That's on him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look, do I think it was a soft by the official? Yeah. But the fact of the matter is you need to be smarter in that situation to know, okay, if I get another personal foul, I'm done for the rest of the game. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And it's unfortunate. And it may have cost them the game, which I kind of feel like it did.
So here's the thing, like it had to be so much go wrong for the Eagles where you get Jalen Hurts knocked out, you get CJ knocked out. You had injuries on the D line with Jordan Davis missed a couple plays. You had Josh Sweat miss a couple plays. Um,
Kirby Dean got
and
banged up too.
I'm sorry.
Dean got banged up too.
Yeah, Dean got banged up too. Like it took so much for it to happen, and there was so much that went into this loss. It wasn't like a, and I'm not trying. And again, like I feel like I need to reiterate this. Like I'm not trying to take away the win from the Commanders and try to diminish that in any way because you still need to win football games. You still need to take advantage when your team is down to take advantage of that. But it took a lot to go wrong for the Eagles for them to pull away with this. Like you had the roughing the passer call on what was that, Mint Williams?
Yeah.
You had that.
They had the unnecessary roughness on Jalen Carter where he just kind of
He and then Kenny Pickett got nailed in the fourth quarter, and they picked up the flag.
Yeah, how the fuck you pick up that flag? He jumped. It's not about what you do; it's the intent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and he was going for him.
He grazed his helmet. He didn't hit his helmet. He grazed it, but he was going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you picking up the flag?
Yeah, it was just
why?
bad. It was just bad. And here's the thing. I'm not looking for excuses because like I we hold our team accountable. We make sure that look, despite all this, they still only lost by 3. Despite all of the adversity, and if Devontae catches that ball, the game's over and we win.
Yep.
And we went through all of that shit. Jalen getting knocked out, the officiating bad, and all that, all for an Eagles victory. And it just sucks that it went the other way. That being said, there was so much stacked against us.
We didn't even talk about the A.J. Brown hit in the end zone, where he clearly hit him in the helmet. There was no flag. And Marshawn Lattimore is a fraud. He's AJ a fraud.
Bro, AJ was torching him the entire
He was bullying
game.
him. And they threw the flag multiple times. The only reason they didn't throw that unnecessary roughness flag is because they threw like 8 before.
They're like, God, this guy can't get it together.
All right. Let's talk a little bit of positives. Okay. Because I'm tired of getting angry.
We haven't had an episode like this in like 2 months.
True.
We've been blessed, man. I didn't even know how to start this.
True. There was no dubs.
Yes, there was no dubs this week.
Jalen Carter.
Y'all, is very good at football.
Is he the best defensive player that nobody talks about in the NFL?
I feel like it's almost like everybody knows how good he is, that he doesn't have the stats. He doesn't have the sexy stats, the sacks, like all that, because it gets held every single play. But I agree. Yes.
I feel like outside of Philadelphia, nobody talks about him. And he's just so fucking good, dude. He is so fucking good. And he forced another fumble. And by the way, Brian Robinson, talk your shit. You are a fucking asshole. And you stink. He fumbled it twice.
2 fumbles.
Twice.
Had 1 fumble all year, fumbled twice in the same game.
Oh,
in the same quarter, in the same half. He fumbled twice in the same half.
He is a phony.
Yeah.
Phony. Oh, dude, I can't wait to play the fucking Redskins in the playoffs.
Oh, we're going to curb stomp them.
We're going to mollywop. That's what we're going to do. We're going to mollywop the Redskins.
Mm-hmm.
And Darius Slay.
Very good. Again, didn't escape this game without an injury.
That's like his calling card.
It is like a calling card, but damn, man, he
did play.
I've been a critic of him, and so have you, and so have a lot of Philadelphia fans, but got to give him his flowers. Like, he played extremely
He looked like 2022.
Well he did.
2022.
He was flying all over the place, breaking up pass plays. He was good. Played very, very well.
He looked like the Darius Slay that locked down Justin Jefferson in 2022.
Oh, my God. That was a bully job.
That was a bully job. Yeah, the flags. The flags. This is in my notes. We need to be disciplined.
Yeah, 100%.
There's just the unnecessary roughnesses, the talking, and I like the attitude. I do, but you have to know
When to
what's
stop.
going to be thrown and
Hmm.
what's not going to be thrown,
And
you have
especially
to.
because you saw CJ get that flag like pretty soft, and the roughing the passer was soft. Like
Yeah,
as football players and even as coaches, because it kind of stems from Sirianni, like he should have been like, "Yo, you're calling a lot of stuff. Like I know you guys are heated and it's in the moment, but just
yeah,
be smart, be
be
and
smart.
for all
Yeah,
intents and purposes, I'm sure he did say that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you can only tell him to do so much.
And then here's my other thing is Vic Fangio's done a fantastic job. I think we
Yes,
all would agree with that. This defense last year was the worst in the NFL, coming back to being the best in the NFL. However,
yup.
however, being up in the booth, I feel like has its positives and has its negatives. I feel like, needed to be on the sideline this game. I feel like he needed to get to his guys and talk to his guys and be like,
Mhm.
yo, like, this is what's happening. This is how we need to adjust. And I'm sure Sirianni got the message across, but it's coming from the horse's mouth. It's different. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. When Fangio's laying into you, you're like, "Oh fuck!" Like,
Right,
let's
right,
dial in here.
right. And Reed did it again.
He
I mean,
did. Oh wait, here, hold on. Keep talking. I got to show you something. Just
yeah,
keep
I
talking.
mean, it wasn't a sliding interception, but again, I mean, another closing out the game interception. Now it didn't turn out to be the sliding closing out the game because Devontae Smith dropped the ball, unfortunately. However, there it is.
Exciting
There it
one.
is, exciting whites. However, he again just finds a nick to get the ball in clutch situations late in the fourth quarter. And it just unfortunately didn't turn out to
Yeah,
what it
it
usually.
it yeah, it just like he did it again. He's the closer. Like I screamed white lightning as he caught the ball. Um, and it just sucks that there was so much good to take out of this game that it's just being overshadowed by all the bad. And obviously, because they lost the game, like I'm sure that if they won this game, it'd be like all this good stuff, but then a deeper surface, like, oh, like this, that. But it's good to hear from the locker room all the post game interviews where it's like, we screwed up. We got to be disciplined. Smitty was like, yep, I got to catch the goddamn ball. Like, plain and simple. Like, there was no pointing fingers. Like, Devontae, Saquon, and AJ all spoke very highly of Kenny Pickett and how he stepped in. And that's a team, man. That is a great, great, well
Yeah.
disciplined team right there.
Yes. Correct. Um,
How was Bucky's, buddy? I know this definitely doesn't seem like an odd cut or anything, but how was Bucky's?
Bucky's is awesome.
Yeah,
You ever been?
nah,
Oh my, bro. So
where is it?
this is what happened. So
Uh,
I thought it was like a Sheetz or like a Wawa. It's not. So I went up there and I had to get gas. So Beck was like kind of sleeping and Link was sleeping. So I was like, babe, I'll just run in. Like you guys just chill out here. So I run in and I'm like, oh my God, this place is incredible. So the best comp I can give you is just like an Amish market on steroids.
okay.
So it's kind of like an Amish market, kind of like a Wawa, but also kind of like a Walmart, if that makes sense.
You know what? It does. It
So I
does.
call her. I'm like, babe, like this place is incredible. She goes, well, the baby just woke up. You want me to come in? I'm like, this will change your life.
There's a
That
life before and life after Bucky's, and you're living in the life after.
exactly. So I got a hat, I got a shirt. It's great. It's great.
God, you are something. Bye, Tater. Tater's back.
Tater's back.
Tater's back.
Anyway,
Bye, buddy. Bye.
foot
So
football
grades. I know.
grades.
Grades.
Okay.
Offense, B plus. Considering
I would probably go. I'd probably go B minus. I think I think Pickett played like a backup quarterback. He played okay, not great, not bad. Um, but
play like a
the
backup
reason I
quarterback.
go, yeah, the reason I go minus is obviously the Devontae Smith drop
And
kind of
Saquon not
killed us.
really being able to do anything after the first quarter.
Yeah, yeah. Defense
Defense C.
C really.
C. Yeah. It that entire C revolves around CJ Gardner-Johnson in that previous conversation we had. Like Excuse me. No, like you need to be better. You need to be a veteran. You need to keep your cool, especially against a division rival that is right nipping on your ass in
Yeah,
the NFC East. You need to keep your cool. And ultimately, he possibly cost us the game there.
yeah,
But
yeah.
alas, go ahead.
I'd probably go C plus. I mean, look, yes, it sucked. They gave up 36 points. It's not good. But they also turned them over 5 times. Like
Mhm.
at the end of the day, you have to convert those turnovers into points.
And
And
usually with Jalen Hurts, they would have.
they would, yeah, they would. And you have to take in consideration the backup quarterback. So
Yes.
yes, I agree, but I probably go C plus. Give him a little bit of higher grade.
Okay. No problem.
Speaking of which,
Yes. What?
what are we?
What do you mean? Oh,
Like,
we are the 52 reasons why. I completely lost it there.
what did you think?
John,
Like I
I've been
was
out
like
of practice. Okay, I'm sorry.
what am I like a desperate girlfriend? What are we?
What are we?
Yeah.
No, we are the 52 Reasons podcast segment where we give a reason why they could have won and a reason why they lost the football game.
Aye,
And it
aye.
was like pulling teeth trying to get Owen to grasp that concept last week. But you know what? It's fine. Shout out to Owen. Um, so would you like
Uh,
to go first, considering you're back from concussion protocol after a week missing? So
yeah. So I think this week we start with a loss because obviously they did lose the game. Um, my reason, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, the reason they could have won and the reason they could have lost. So it's CJ Gardner-Johnson. I
yep.
mean, look, when he was in the game, he was playing amazing. He was in on every play. He had the one interception, um, but he didn't play the entire game.
No, he did not.
So with that said, with him getting kicked out of the game, that I feel like was one of those turning points where it was like, shit, they might actually lose this game. So I think he's kind of one of those odd situations where he could have been a reason win or a reason loss, but I think in this scenario, he's the reason they lost the game.
Yeah, no, I agree. My reason they lost was special teams. The special teams played like shit in this game. I felt like every single punt that Brandon Mann pinned them back, they were at the 40, 50 into Eagles territory every single drive. And when they only have to go through half the fields in order to score, that's not good. I can't, I don't think there was a single time they were within their own 20. Just bad special teams like McCaffrey, you got to give him credit. Like, kind of carved us up on punt returns, and it was just not good all the way around.
Did you know that they didn't kick one kickoff into the end zone?
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know if it was a strategy to try to pin them deep or if it was like weather induced where he couldn't get it that deep. But if that's the case, you got to change the strategy. They were starting every single drive from our 40, our 42, our 43, our 45. Like at some point, you got to change it up on special teams. So yeah, I absolutely agree.
Yeah,
Um,
reason why they could have won, John. After you,
I'm going to go with the one half of the exciting whites. Reed Blankenship played again. Just another great game from him. He was
yep.
great tackling. He had another should have been game sealing interception. He's just one of those dudes that like he's a fill-in guy. Like when he's not there, you notice, but when he is there, you don't really notice, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
because he's just doing his job and he's doing it to the best of his ability, which is just
Exactly.
cover, tackle. Like he's not
Right.
going to get beat. Like yes, he'll get. I mean, he very rarely gets beat,
Yes.
but he just does his job. But like we said, because he was not in there for the was it the Ravens game? That was that the Tristan McCollum game when him and Sidney Brown were both hurt.
That sounds right.
Yeah, and you noticed it because I even said like after like you noticed Reed was not in
Yeah.
there because they were
Yeah.
bullying the shit out of McCollum in that game. My reason they could have won, John, it's Kenny Pickett. It's Kenny Pickett.
All
I
right.
thought he played well to the best of his ability.
Okay.
He did exactly what you would expect a backup quarterback to do. Now, outside
Yeah.
of that interception, not turn the ball over, check it down to your best player, hand it off, ball security. He did all of those things, and
Well,
he
what?
ball security. And for all intents and purposes, like he won the Eagles the game. Just Devontae Smith missed the ball. I mean, like You got to give him credit where credit is due. Yes, it was a tough, 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 tough watching Kenny Pickett. I literally texted Billy. I said, I want to formally apologize for what you had to go through the past 2 years of watching Kenny Pickett play football because it's a tough watch. It is a brutal, brutal, tough watch watching that man play football.
Yeah, clean pocket, has 5-6 seconds to throw, and I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
What are you doing, dude?
Me and my tiny hands need to get out of here. I say that as if I don't have tiny hands myself. I mean, no, dude, I'm like 6'4", dude.
You do have freakishly long fingers, though. I'll give you that. That's strange. Where's Ash?
Ash is right here.
Okay, never mind. Anyway,
saved by you, pal.
You happy? You happy? I asked. Are you happy? I asked.
No,
first?
no, mean to me about. I'll tell you off camera.
Why?
Go ahead. You know what, John? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I mean, you're freakishly long fingers. That's why Ash is in a good mood all the time.
Boom. There you go. It just went right over her head.
Whatever.
She's too
what? You know what?
He said. Here, come.
Are we just gonna repeat it? Oh God, you're gonna make me say it to her on
Yeah,
camera?
go ahead. She's right here, John. Go ahead.
I'll say her. I'll say
Here
her.
she comes.
I have a towel on my head.
There she is.
What?
Hi, Ash. I don't see your
Hi.
face. Hi. What the hell are you doing?
She has
I
a
have a towel on my head.
Did you get into
There's nothing
religion or
to
something?
do.
What's going on?
name. Go ahead and
Oh,
tell
I
her.
said the reason you're in a good mood all the time is because of Jared's freakishly long fingers.
I don't.
I'll explain it to her later. Now, Ash, while you're here, we have some things for you to rank.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna be ranking Christmas here.
But I don't want like. Ow!
Oh,
I have
you
a towel on my head.
It doesn't matter.
It
Who
does.
cares?
Who cares?
cares?
Nobody-
I'll take it.
Okay, the towel's coming out. The towel's coming out.
I
John, do
thought
you want to explain what's going on here right now?
Yeah, so this is usually where we get Chad to rank random
Okay.
things. But we're gonna have you rank random things. You have
Ooh.
significantly more hair than Chad, though.
You do have significantly more hair than Chad. Now, baby, you're gonna be ranking Christmas songs.
Okay.
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 John, take it away. John, take it away.
Don't remember the song.
God
What do
damn
you
it,
have?
John. I texted it to you.
Yeah, like a month ago.
It was literally at 8:46 p.m. yesterday, you idiot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have been driving and
Oh,
driving
here we go with
and
the
driving.
excuses. I've
So
been
you know
driving.
what?
Here we go.
Eat a dick.
Kiss my
Yeah.
ass. All right, babe.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we're gonna give you all of them, then you rank them 1 through 5.
Okay.
So we got All I Want for Christmas Is You. Can you hear me okay, by the way, John?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. Because this mic is like weird. White Christmas.
Okay.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay.
Should be Santa Claus is going to town. But Last Christmas. Last Christmas.
I know.
And then Santa Drives an Astro van.
Wait, can I throw in a bonus one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Anything with Jordan Mailata.
All of these have Jordan Love. The Eagles left tackle who has the voice of an angel.
Okay.
Beautiful man.
Okay. So
I mean, I don't care for a lot of those.
it's my show.
I don't even remember what most of them were, but
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I'll probably put that like 4.
Okay.
Or
White Christmas.
3,
Okay. Santa
3.
Claus is coming to town.
2,
Last
2.
Christmas.
either 1 or 5. Okay, 5.
And then Santa Drives an Astro van, number 1.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Good call.
Always be famous in Philly.
Always be famous in Philly. Good job, Ashlyn. I'm proud of you.
Good job.
Woo! Good job,
I
Ash.
have to brush my hair.
She's gonna go brush her hair. That's Ashlyn, then everybody. Yay!
All right, yeah. Woo.
Woo! Oh wait, hold on. I gotta fix
If
it.
she didn't like any of those Christmas songs, what Christmas songs does she like?
Yeah, what Christmas songs do you like, babe?
Well, Sabrina Carpenter.
The Sabrina Carpenter album, Christmas album, is actually really good.
We like the Grinch
The
soundtrack.
Grinch from the 2018 animated movie.
The Grinch soundtrack.
The Grinch
What about
soundtrack.
Jim Carrey Grinch?
Jim Carrey Grinch doesn't have a soundtrack now, does it, idiot?
Yes, it does, stupid.
Does it?
A little bit of one, but I like the Tyler the Creator Grinch song.
She specifically likes the Tyler the Creator.
Oh, by the way, I will not be going back to Universal. Hated
Okay.
that. But you know who we saw in Universal?
Would it be the Grinch?
No. Well, yes, but no.
Was it Benedict Cumberbatch?
No, you're a Minions guy, right?
Sure.
Are you not a Minions guy?
I'm a Minions min.
I kind
Minions
of like the Christmas song that they claimed the 9-year-old girl wrote.
From the Hallmark movie we watched last night.
So who is the dude from the Minions that's like short, kind of fat, but not really? Wears a
Gru?
jumpsuit.
Oh,
He's got
the guy
like
from
a
the
bob
first
cut.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah, what's that? What's that dude's deal?
Vector. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's his deal?
What do you mean? What's his deal?
He kind of
Go ahead.
he kind
say
of
it.
looked like you. I'm not
There it
gonna
is.
lie.
There it
He
is.
did. He
John
kind of looked
claims
like
that
you
I
a
look
little
like
bit.
Vector from the original Despicable Me.
If you put your hair like this way, I could say it. I could say it.
I'm not
I
gonna
love
do
the
that.
movie.
Yeah, he's very.
Despicable Me.
She loves Despicable Me. She
But
did.
between that and fucking Fiona, it's ridiculous. I was so done with Universal.
Between that
I'm
and
gonna get
what?
fired up. I'm gonna get
I'll
fired
tell
up.
you that part off camera there. But anyway, so John.
No. Let me tell it.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
gonna
a
do
smart
that right
idea.
now. I'm not gonna do that
So
right
John, well, after we're done recording, I'll stop recording and then you can tell it.
now. Okay, cool.
Okay, so this will be a future thing. Okay.
Was it bad?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. The way John tells it, yes, it's bad.
you know who I am.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
know who this
Okay.
fucking guy is. All right. Thank you, sweetie. I love you.
Beck. What should I have Beck do? I feel like I want to have Beck do something
Yeah,
Christmassy.
yeah. Name a random Christmas character.
Christmas character?
Yeah, like
What do you
from any
mean?
movie.
What about random
Reindeer.
Christmas cookie?
All right.
Very
Well, no, we already did Christmas cookies, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it last week. Ashland ranked them correctly, by the way.
Oh, did she now?
She did. She
That's
put
it.
chocolate chip one.
I did?
Obvious. He did.
I didn't think I did.
No, you did chocolate chip one. You did the Heath bar, like number 2.
I should have put that number 1.
Number 3.
Wait, let's add Michelle's cookies in there.
Oh yeah, dude. So
Number 1.
our family friend made these like peanut butter cherry like white
Cherry?
dude,
No.
John,
No.
I'm
No.
gonna bring you
Nope.
one. I'm gonna bring you one.
I'd have to try it. Peanut butter and cherry don't go together.
No, it's peanuts and cherry.
Okay.
It tastes like a
maybe.
Snickers with a little hint of cherry. It's not overwhelming though. It's not overwhelming, I promise.
Best cookie in Disney. It
It's
was a.
the-
it-
Go on.
Yeah, John, these. Shit.
They're like little peanut clusters. They're
Oh, yeah.
so good.
bring me
so
one
good.
tonight. I want to try it.
I'll bring you one. I got you.
Yeah, they're
Hey,
so
you
good.
better.
They're like peanuts covered in chocolate with like little craisins and like dried cherries in there.
You
It
sound
tastes
like
just
such a
like
mom right now. You know that?
It tastes just like a Snickers.
Yes, you got something you want to tell me?
No,
It's adorable.
no, lick it. But dude, I'll bring you one tonight.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, I'm calling back.
Yeah, John's gonna call his wife.
Even though she's downstairs, but it's fine.
Yeah, but that's just gonna make it funnier.
I'm gonna hold it up to my microphone. Stupid.
Oh,
Hey, babe.
what's up?
You are live on the 52 Reasons podcast. How you
Hi
doing?
back.
Hi, Jared.
So this is a special episode, obviously, with Christmas coming around. Usually we do this with Owen, who's a cat. But
Yeah,
we're gonna
I'm a
have
fan
you
of the
do it
podcast.
because we had Ash as our special guest. Now you will be a special guest.
What do you want?
Can you name a random Christmas character?
More specific. What do I need?
Just
Christmas
the
character
first
from
one that comes to mind,
any
Beck. Don't overthink
movie,
it.
anything.
The Grinch.
The Grinch. I knew she was going to say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Nice. Good job, back. Proud of you.
All right, Mama. I love you.
Love you.
That was it. That's the whole segment. That's the whole segment.
That's it. I knew she was
Now,
gonna do that. That's why I was trying to do something different, but I was like, you know
Mhm.
what? Fuck it.
it is what it is.
The Gretch.
Now,
She loves
babe,
the
are you
Gretch.
ready to see me get really upset? This is when John gives me a quote and I get really pissed off because he gives me stupid ones.
What does any
This
of
one's
this have
not.
to do with football?
Because it's
It does.
funny you say. It's funny you say that.
It
Because
does.
it's from a random NFL player or coach or anything like that. So it all comes full circle.
Oh,
And John gives me the
you want me to get my little dog?
yeah, go get Waxy.
Well, actually, I get it before you do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, go, jackass.
All right. So this is the quote this week. Thank you for making one of the coldest places the warmest.
Okay, what position did they play?
Cornerback.
Corner?
Corner.
What years were they active?
98
You fucking
to
asshole.
2011. It's a long career.
Yeah. What number did they wear for the Eagles? Because I know for a fact it's an Eagles player.
Oh, that's actually a really good question. I did not
Oh,
expect you to ask that.
motherfucker. Oh, wait. Here's Waxy. Here's Waxy. Come on, Waxy, stop being weird. There she is. there's
You gotta tilt the camera.
yeah. Here's little Waxy.
Hi, Waxy.
Hang on,
What do you
tilt
got?
it more toward Waxy.
Becca wants to talk to you off camera.
What, me?
Yeah.
But that dude,
Tilt it up.
there's
31.
There's Waxarelli.
Waxarelli.
Oh, you're a good girl.
31. Oh, fuck. All right. Corner 31. Asante Samuel. I know
No.
it ain't. I know it ain't Asante.
Not
He's
a Sunday
22.
State.
I'm gonna use one of my questions or one of my answers. What years did they play for the Eagles?
I do have that. Let me pull it back up. 98 to 2002.
Freddie Mitchell. I don't know.
He was a wide receiver.
Yup.
No. Okay. So you're out of guesses and out of questions.
Yeah.
What if I told you he is now a coach
That does nothing. That does nothing for me.
for the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh, Mike McCarthy. Imagine him in the slot.
He is he is their defensive back and their assistant head coach.
Yeah, I have no idea.
What does the name Al Harris mean to you?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Are you serious? He was a good player.
John, I was not born.
He played till 2011, stupid.
How am I? He played for the Eagles when I was 3. How am I supposed to know who that is?
Get together with your Eagles history, guy.
All right. I'm going to give you a draft now. And I got Owen, which I was very proud of.
What do you mean?
I got Owen. Owen didn't get the draft class correctly.
Duh. He's
Yeah.
stupid.
All
He's got a
right.
cat brain.
Okay. So round 2, pick 36. They took a quarterback.
Quarter?
Quarter.
Kevin Cobb.
Round 2, pick 57. They took a DE.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
Kevin Cobb.
This segment's stupid.
Stupid
Segment. It's a stupid segment for a stupid show.
The year, I'm going to say 2007.
John, we got to show off our shirts.
No, don't try to avoid the fact that I just rocked your segment.
John, because it's not a fun segment. It's just to fill time. Who is this fun for?
Me. So Kevin Cobb, who was the defensive end?
All right, I'll just list the names. Victor Mbarmary.
Don't know who that is.
Stuart Bradley. Tony Hunt. CJ Gaddis. Round 5, pick 162, they took a tight end.
162, a tight end. Is that Brent Selleck?
It would be Brent Selleck. Round 6, pick 201, they took Rashad Barksdale.
Okay.
And then round 7, pick 236, they took Nate Iola.
Okay. Aren't you glad that my vacation didn't mess up my draft classes?
Yeah, I was really hoping it would, but you know what? I guess I'll just simply and kindly go fuck myself. So
I tell you, I met Kevin Cobb once.
that doesn't surprise me because you met the Red Rifle as well.
No, this was a different occasion. So I met
Oh.
Kevin Cobb when I was like 8 or 9 at like the Eagles open practice because they used to have an open practice and then you could meet the players too. And I did a private meet and greet with Kevin Cobb. And I said, hey, Kevin, fuck off. My aunt was there. I said, Kevin, you go take that job from Donovan. And he goes, oh yeah, I will. Turns out he fucking sucked.
Turns out he indeed didn't take the job from Donovan McNabb.
Good times though. Actually, technically, he did take the job from
He
Donovan.
did,
And then
like,
Mike
what was
Vick
he,
took his job.
What was it, 2 years he was the starter, and then Vic came in?
It was a year, and then Vic was the backup, and then he got hurt, and Vic took over.
That's right.
There's
That's
no
right.
back.
All right. So now that all the shenanigans are done, oh yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
What are those?
Our matching Eagles Christmas shirts.
Can you break that in half for me?
Yeah. John's segment. Go into Cowboys.
All right, yeah. So Dallas week, Kelly Green week, buddy.
Here, I'll just
Kelly
take half of
Green,
it and
Dallas
give the
week.
other half to you.
Despite everything Dallas has going on these days, they are playing very good football.
But here's the thing. Let me look at their opponents here, bud. Keep talking.
They just beat the Bucks last night, and the
Wow.
Bucks beat us pretty well. So
yeah, but we were also without 3 of our 4 best players.
Look, I get it, but we might be without our starting quarterback this game. So
okay, the last 4 games for the Cowboys, they beat the Commanders, which I'm pretty sure Jaden Daniels did not play that game. The Giants, they lost to the Bengals and they beat the piss out of the Panthers.
okay, look.
It's
They
a
did
division
beat
game. Anything could happen. Yes. However, we're gonna beat the shit out of them.
I don't think we're going to beat the shit out of them. I don't.
Go ahead.
I just feel like the defense will come to play. They are going to come correct. I think the defense is going to be fine. I would like if CeeDee Lamb, kind of went off because, fantasy purposes.
Oh, John,
By the
speaking of.
Congratulations, buddy. You are in the final.
Yes, I am. Thank you. I'm 1 win away. It might be Sean.
It's 50-50 right now.
Yeah,
Sean
it
and
could go
Sean
either
and Brian,
way.
they're going
I
at
pray
it.
it's Sean because Saquon is going to bully the Cowboys.
You know what though?
Yup.
It don't matter. It don't
It
matter
don't matter.
because you're gonna beat the shit out of either one.
Thanks, man. I put up 200 against Chad.
Yeah. So if you win, what do I get?
You get $200.
$200.
Yeah, you get $200.
Fuck yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Now go out
listen,
there
John.
and win. Win.
Wait, and we
Well,
get
in my
200
other
even?
league,
No, we get 100 and something if I lose.
Wait, why
yeah, I
would
think
we get?
I get 70.
Why
right?
is someone getting 200 if we win, but we're not going to get 200 if somebody else wins?
Well, because the other person I'm playing doesn't have the agreement that we have.
Yeah, they weren't in on it.
They weren't in on it.
Well, that's not fair. The person,
We're not talking about fairness here, Ashlyn.
well, we should be because our cruise money is on the line.
Yeah, all of a sudden, as soon as I mentioned the money, she was very invested in my fantasy team.
Oh yeah,
Can you give John your take?
This money is paying for our cruise.
Can you give John your take about fantasy?
No,
Go
I'm
on.
going to join it next year and I'm going to win.
you know what?
Just
I
wait.
bet you won't.
No, I bet I will.
Tell John how you're going to pick.
I'm going to use AI to do it.
So she's going to have Derrick Henry going in the first round. She's then going to have She's then gonna have Stephon Diggs in the second
No.
round.
Fuck around and draft Drake in London.
Yeah, babe. Actually, fuck around, draft Drake London. Great pickup by us.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna do whatever it tells me to do, and I'll tell it who
You gotta,
my opponents are.
you gotta.
I don't know how it works, but I'll make sure it has all the information. And I'll
Ash,
consult it
Ash,
every whatever as often as I have to whenever you have to do things. I don't know how it works.
Ash,
It's not. It doesn't work like that.
Like,
Ash,
don't
I'm
you,
gonna
like,
be honest
change
with you.
stuff every week or like whatever.
Look, I love you guys. I love you guys dearly. But if I play you in fantasy football, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you.
No,
Wait,
I
John.
will
Just so
win.
you know.
John, what did you go against me this year?
Who drafted your team?
Why do you think we have an agreement? But I gotta talk my shit when I can. But John,
Yeah,
who
exactly.
beat you 3 times this year?
Both of you are gonna be mad when I come in and win next year.
He's about to get?
How many of those you got, buddy?
About to have one after next week. Boom, motherfucker!
Oh, I'm rooting so hard for you, bud. Anyway, I will be advancing. I did advance into my other league, into the finals. I mean, he has Jalen Reed tonight, but he needs Jalen Reed to put up 97 points.
I don't think Jalen Reed's going to put up 97 points. Did you see
I don't
Brandon
think so
Aubrey put up 30 points last night?
Huh?
Brandon Aubrey put up 30 points for the Cowboys last night.
Ooh,
Yeah.
god damn.
Yeah.
Zero's barking. I don't know what
You
his
know what I
problem
feel
is.
like right now? The character in Monsters Inc. when they're walking to work and he's like, "See, Mike, Ted's walking to work."
Yeah,
And
guy
then
takes
you can
3 steps and
only
he's there.
see, like the bottom half of the.
Oh, God. John's about to get something, and I'm so afraid about what he's about to get. This episode's
What are you
gone off the
doing?
rails, but you know what? It's fun. It's fun. It's the
I don't
Christmas
think you could
episode.
only see like this much of Ted.
Yeah.
Zero.
He's even. Oh, he's about to get 0. Zero's a good boy. Dallas week, not afraid of the Cowboys. Babe, are you afraid of the Cowboys?
The hell are you doing? All right, babe?
No, you got to say with conviction. Conviction. Are you afraid of the Cowboys?
No.
Boom. My time is running out. My
I
time.
don't know what the hell he's doing. Come here, Zero.
Zero's a good boy. Oh, there he is. That's a good boy.
Crazy.
Oh, that's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Oh, that's a good boy right there. All right, John, score predictions.
Honestly, I really don't know where to go.
Yeah,
just
because
the
we don't know if
uncertainty.
Jalen Hurts is playing.
Right. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna say 23-17 Eagles.
I'm going to go
The reason-
27-23 Eagles.
The reason I go so low score wise is I feel like Pickett's going to be playing. There's going to be a lot of field goals.
Yes, I agree. Go Birds. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yep.
And we will be
Happy
back.
Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you're celebrating.
Are you in my phone? The hell you doing?
Because I'm.
Yes. And remember, next week's episode will be recorded on Monday in person. Monday in person. So look out for that. Go Birds. We're not defined by a loss. Congratulations, Commanders. You won your Super Bowl. You beat the Eagles with a backup quarterback. Congratulations. Ashland, do you have any final words?
No.
Can you
No
wish
problem.
me good luck in the final?
And then you got on here.
That's nice. Do you want to wish John luck in his finals?
Good luck. I'll win next year.
No, she won't.
So here's the thing, too, is I'm going to be playing my brother, who I also have an agreement with, but it's stinky.
And I won't be forming an alliance with anybody.
Well, then you're just going to be out some money. I don't
Then
have
it's going to be out some money. Plain and simple. All right, John, do the thing. But and